Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of Cronos New Dawn. As always at this hour, I'm Loki Junda. Alright, let's see. We just went through the first dive point after beating that first boss thing. Let's see what we got here. The rumor has it that the Soviets had made a disturbing discovery in recent months. Controversial project led by an individual named Mr. Azakov in an attempt to drill the deepest borehole in history has faced a fatal accident. When the drill reached just over 14 kilometers, it suddenly stopped and started to melt, leading to an explosion killing most of the crew. Although the communist authorities try to deny the occurrence of such disaster, the few surviving scientists are very vocal about it. They also mention hearing unbearable torment screams coming from the deep depth. Could they really have dug the well to hell? Suppose that's a hint of what?
It's all music tapes. Worthless.
Oh, Traveler don't like music. See what we have here. Unexplained murder in one of New Dawn's blocks. After his wife reported her husband missing a few days earlier, the body of Joseph K. was found in the basement of his own apartment building. At first it was thought that he had died of natural causes, but strange marks around the head of the deceased allow speculation of murder. The man's body was discovered by two children. Unfortunately, due to their young age, the police were unable to gather statements that would help the case. The two were entrusted to the care of a psychologist. Alright. I'm not seeing as much biomass here. Is it going to translate all this stuff? Punk plum, huh? So, I don't know, this feels still like it's 80s-ish. Because I think the time frame we got, if I remember correctly...
More data about the target's whereabouts. I should find something in his apartment.
that the original outbreak started in, I think it was 81, was that the date that we saw last night? Alright, we can find a code. Everything is progressing exactly as I predicted. I have to act fast. I'm putting the final touches and preparing for when the whole fucking whorehouse goes up in flames. These fucking hypocrites will regret not joining me when there was still time. Their existence is worthless, makes me sick. She's the only thing I care about. It is for her that I do all the backbreaking. When she joins me, she will appreciate it. We will start anew. That sounds like a little bit of ramblings. Okay, so time is up. This person seems like maybe they were a little crazy, but going out here and looking around, maybe not. Wait a second. We have lights on here. I think I don't see it's snowing. I don't see biomasses all over the place. I hear a dog barking. So this looks like it's back before whatever happened. Or maybe at the start of its happening. Wait. That's me. Or drawings of travelers, anyway. Truth. Today I again met this drunken moron from the apartment above. When I see him, my head immediately starts to hurt. He threatened me and thought I was afraid of him. I just wanted to throw up, that's all. At one point, I thought I was going to blow his head off. Smack. He said he knew what I was up to, but in truth, he didn't know shit. Well, they all don't know shit. None of them wanted to listen, and now it's too late. Their time has come. Time. He keeps saying time. Is there a clock? Is that what the code is going to be? Oh, it's right there. I think. Let's try it out. Uh-huh. Well, I guess that would have been too easy. (8/11) Angela's birthday party. Okay. Angela's birthday. He's all that matters to him. I knew you would figure out the code. If you're reading this, I've probably disappeared under unexplainable circumstances. Don't look for me, but there is still hope for you in these plans. I included all the information for survival. First of all, you need to go to the shelter. I've been preparing that place for some time. This is because I know what will happen. That fucking tyrant with the broom doesn't even look there. It's the perfect place.
Gathered enough data. The shelter. The girl. These are worth looking into.
Uh-oh. Am I about to scare this neighbor from upstairs? Disappearance in the mountains. A group of hikers has been declared missing after an unsettling discovery in Tartra Mountains. Last Friday, a young couple from Krakow stumbled upon an abandoned campsite near the Zimna cave. They noticed devastated tents that had been cut from the inside. They also found some clothes scattered around the site, and what's most disturbing, traces of blood on the snow. After they notified the authorities, the site and the hiking trail were taken out of use. The search is underway. So maybe they turned into the orphans. Ooh. So how does Edward know what's going to happen? I mean, he has pictures of the travelers, or drawings of them. So maybe he was friends with a traveler. 666. There are numbers everywhere.
Something's wrong.
Huh. Oh. Perhaps I am Angela. What did you do for your district? I want to barge into these people's homes. That was fun to eavesdrop on. Alright, what do we got here? Missing. Angela Wozniak. Okay, she's missing. Oh. Looks like you're asking for me to go in there. Disease. Ag. It kind of looks like a traveler.
I know you're there. I can still hear your steps. Give her back. Give me back my little angel, Edward.
You called for Edvard. I am here to find him.
Finally. They've sent someone for this filthy freak. I'm sure he took her. Yes, that took my daughter. Oh, do you know anything about my poor baby? About my poor angel?
Focus your attention. Why would Edvard take your daughter?
That no-good bastard. He used to harass us all with all kinds of gibberish. He talked about experiments, about the end, about death. God knows what he meant. Maybe he's holding her somewhere, doing God knows what to my girl. Lord have mercy. Will you help me? Will you bring her back to me? I'm so worried about her.
Let's say that.
Don't be. You will be reunited. Now step inside and lock the door. It is not safe outside.
Yes, yes. Thank you. God bless you.
Incidental contact has been made. The woman was blind. It's one of the symptoms. I have to remain cautious.
Okay, so we want to not be seen. But apparently Edward has seen us. Okay, so we got a old woman praying there. Alright, let's see if we can find the shelter. I guess I'm gotta go down the elevator here. Wonder if someone sees me, am I supposed to pow pow or... Last warning, the fact that the apartment is empty doesn't mean it can be used as smuggling hole. A moonshine den is one thing, but a hidey hole for all this American hi-fi junk is not something I will tolerate. Get rid of it, you have time till Christmas. Yes, this shit looks expensive, so don't test me. Ho ho ho. Your superintendent, Gynec Lease.
A traveler's outpost. Paving the path has begun.
Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and give it a save. Wonder if this is the outpost set up by the one that Edward saw. Alright, let's see. Let me go ahead and store that. And take out this. That I can reload that. Pop those back in for now. Okay, that's the torch. No cores, can I? Or the hammer. Can do reload speed. Not overly concerned with that right now, though.
I established an outpost for future travelers. Its location is easy to discover, but by my reckoning, the dive took me to a moment shortly before the end of Phase 3 humanity. The area is about to become deserted, perfect to continue paving the path. I more structures in the area. They will become safe havens for the next ones. Such is our calling.
I think that sounds like the voice of the our predecessor. Could be mistaken, but it would make sense since he was looking for Edward before he died. But yeah, so we're just before the end. Oh wait, that's like the same Traveler's Outpost that I was at before. Okay. When you hear the sirens, remember to stop, stay, and go. Stop your activities, stay calm, go to the exit. Proceed to the nearest emergency assemblies shelter. That's what I'm looking for now, I believe. Steelworks, huh? Alright, the shelter's that way. See if we got any extra goodies over here. Okay, that's the shelter. Let's go. Oh, I can't go up that way. Alright, using snow to block paths. Come on. Come on. Alright, we are going to take a look around. Alright, we already have some of the graffiti going around. Oh, there we go. Such is our calling. Here, kitty, kitty. What?
Someone was here. Not long ago.
Kids sledding, huh? Oh no, the footprints. I'm going to find this cat. What have we here? This looks like Edward's stuff. Valuable electrical item. Okay. Need to sell that then. There's a lot to look around here. I do feel like there's a chance I'm gonna run into an orphan around here. 1412. Quarantine my ass. What's the use for it if no one follows the rules? People think I'm their lackey. Kaneki, open up. I'm only gonna go out for a moment. Kaneki, my mother is sick. Kaneki, I have some vodka. Don't these people understand the seriousness of the situation? From now on, I am adamant. Starting from 10 o'clock in the evening, the doors to the building are locked and the only person with the key is me. 1512. I have lost the key. That's good. Alright, so that is the superintendent of the apartments that I was just at. 1612. Tension amongst residents is rising. It was only a short time ago that the brawl over that old Wozniak woman's condition was quelled, and suddenly, a new shitstorm. Residents of the building are complaining that the basement smells so bad that they can smell it in their apartments. And how could it not stink? Apparently, Nowak allows his dog to piss down here because it's a new ice age outside. 1712. Well, it's probably not piss after all. Seems like the stench is coming from under number 94, the old Malinowski's basement. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but for God's sake, something must have died in there. I want to get this solved before the smell gets worse, but it looks like he's never home. That's because he's dead there, right? Isn't that what we saw before? Right, December 18th. Made a new set of keys, including the ones for the shelter. Keep wondering where I lost the previous ones. Maybe that freak stole them. I bet he's up to something bad. Keeps hanging around the basement. From now on, I will carry my keys with me at all times. December 19th. Alright, the stench has become unbearable. I left Malinowski a note with an ultimatum. If he doesn't clean up his pigsty today, I'll take a crowbar and throw it all over his rotting stuff in the dumpster. December 20th. I'm getting the crowbar. Alright. So he lost some keys. Kept them on him. He thinks... I bet I need to find the crowbar and use it to gain access to that guy's, the Malinowski apartment, because he thinks he stole the key. Can you tell me what that says now? Wonder, can I shoot that lock off? No. Open your eyes. There's a flashlight. A dropped flashlight probably means something happened to somebody. Orphan. Come on. Oh, shit. That guy moved too fast for me. Shit. One of them beefed up sons of bitches. Uh-oh. Okay, that didn't work too well. Oh no. I do not have healing. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. Ooh. I really think Stomp should be more powerful. Ah, son of a... Well, at least I don't have to read all the stuff. Alright. No, I need to bring that. Let's see. We can... We'll drop off handgun ammo. Bring shotguns. Let's see, we want to sell the camera. I think there was a little bit more ammo around.
I established an outpost for future travelers. Its location is easy to discover, but by my reckoning, the dive took me to a moment shortly before
I need this.
free humanity.
Let me just
The area is about to become deserted.
take the shotgun.
Continue paving the path. I intend to create more structures in the area. They will become safe havens for the next ones. Such is our...
At least at this point, too, we know that I should go ahead and interact with the shelter door because it's going to be locked, and then I have to go the other way, find a key for it. Oh, I didn't read this note. Do not try to fix the door. It is not broken, for God's sake. It is locked. I locked it. I locked it to keep people out. I can't make this any more clear. If the situation arises that we need to use this place for shelter, come to my office in the basement of block number 33. I will assess the situation, and only then will I provide the keys. Your superintendent.
I have reached the shelter. It is locked.
There's the kitty cat. Go ahead and take a look these other directions. I think the yeah, I went down that way to get down into the basement areas there. So let's just take a look. Okay. Yeah, that's where I go down. Let me listen for the cat, though, because I didn't find that. I didn't look at this before. Okay. Robotnik. Alright, we read that. Read this. Read this. I mean, I just thought Robotnik from like, I guess I was just realizing that maybe Sonic's nemesis was just like a Polish scientist. I know this is supposed to be in Poland. I got all those goodies. Alright, now I'm not gonna let this damn son of a bitch get me this time. So for anyone who's watching that hasn't watched any of this before, the monsters are called orphans, and they can like absorb the dead bodies around them to get more powerful. And the one that's up here is a more powerful version. I think that it's like armored. So let me see. Only have small. Let's go ahead and use that. Run. I can definitely see why people were saying they wish there was a dodge in this game. Okay, there we go. A nest? Oh shit, there's gonna be more. That doesn't make me feel good. Oh, okay. The biomass, as they were calling it before. Oh, 94. This is the smell. This is that guy. Alright. Key once held by the caretaker. So he did steal it. Ooh. Uh-oh. See, these are the ones that are normal. Alright, please, 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 faster, faster. We're gonna keep running. Something tells me there's more. Kitty cat. No, don't leave me. Alright, I can unlock this. Sweet. Alright. There you are, kitty. Such is our calling.
Traveler ND3576. It is nice to meet you. Thank you.
What did Carol give us? A core? Ah, but we don't have any dang space. Alright, we have to go store some stuff and come back for that core. Unfortunately. Maybe I should have upgraded the suit inventory. Or at least saved the cores to do it a little more than I did. here is this, sell, valuable. Let's see, actually, what else do we have? Alright, hammer. We don't have enough to upgrade the firepower on that yet. Yeah. I'm hesitant. Alright, let's just go back, pick up that core, and then check out the shelter. I mean, damage for pistol. I did do that. That was the first thing I upgraded. But the damage increase for the shotgun was just so much more that it seemed a little more valuable. Because I think like with the pistol it goes up by 10. But then for the shotgun, it was going up by like 35 per upgrade or something like that. So I was just trying to prioritize something to deal with the heavies. Yeah, no, it is, it does take less to get the pistol ammo, but I mean, I do intend on doing it, but I switched to doing the shotgun first just because the amount of damage it did. Are we gonna have orphans down here already? I think I hear someone humming. Be vigilant, the enemy of socialism may be right next to you. Okay, there we go, some energy.
Did you get the... Ah! Stay away! Stay away from me!
Compose yourself.
Please, please don't hurt me.
I did not come for you.
What are you? What do you want?
Edward Wisniewski. Where is he? Is he keeping you here?
What? Keeping me here? What are you talking about?
Keep your hands off her, you! I was right all along! I knew you were real!
Edward, are you crazy? Do
No,
something!
listen! It's the government! It's one of them!
One of them? Not this again. I've had it. Fuck this bullshit!
Angela! Angela, stop! What are you doing?
I should never have come here with you.
No,
Let
Angela!
her go. She can't be saved. She does not matter.
But it's dangerous outside. The disease! Everyone outside is exposed! That's why I brought her here!
It wouldn't change anything. She does not matter.
She matters to me! I wanted to protect her! At least her. To preserve one thing dear to me in this whole wide, fucked up world! Ah! Government sent me, didn't they? This is some kind of experiment, right?
This is Solus.
What are you doing?
Preserving. Target extraction completed. Essence acquired. Time for the Ascendance sequence. Heading to the terminal.
Extracted essences will affect the traveler. Phylactery for more details. Essence acquired, unit ND3576. Okay, yeah, there we go. Extraction occurrence, December 23rd. Christmas Eve, 1981. Effect, deal more damage against burning enemies. Alright. The target was reclusive and prone to mania, obsessed with a woman named Angela Wozniak. The fixation was most likely attraction-based. The target collected data on the change of the work of the travelers. Displayed strong self-destructive behavior. Ascendance pending. Nearest terminal location A31. Mental condition index, protectiveness, paranoia, and detachment. Okay, so maybe... I don't know, maybe we're one of those not quite good guys. Because did we just like rip his brain out of his body or something? I feel like that's what it was implying. And we got his brain goo. Alright. Now, I wonder, does that mean, like, right now, I just already deal more damage to burning enemies, or do I have to, like, get it to the thing first? And it looks like I went back to my future time to do so. More energy. There we go. Ogden. I know he's an intellectual, but sweeping the platform is something anyone can do, even a goddamn Marxist economist. Hereby, hire my fucking nephew before he chews the plaster off the walls. Yours truly. Okay. Ooh, okay, here we go. This is gonna be torch spot, alright. I thought you would know.
Angela, what's going on at the steelworks? All that stuff I was rambling about gets started, whether you believe it or not.
Listen, I don't think this is a good idea. You're scaring me.
They've begun experimenting on people. This martial law is simply to keep everyone in line. People are disappearing, Angela. We're being monitored at all times.
Edward, you sound like you're having an episode. I'm worried about you.
Then stay with me.
I have encountered an unknown anomaly. It's unclear to me of what nature it is. I have no data on it. It seems to resonate with the essence.
I'm getting a lot of resources here, though. That's good.
Can the citizen confirm that her name is Veronica Kaminsky, born 1948?
Dr. Veronica Kaminsky. What is this? Why am I here? Am I being arrested?
Doctor, you are here because the situation at the steelworks has changed. We have come into possession of a certain asset.
Asset?
What is that supposed to be? Just the light? Yeah, I realized that after a second. Well, maybe more than 1 second.
Like most solid organic compounds, such as wood or biological tissue, orphan bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation. My observations also suggest that incineration is a proficient way to remove organic accumulations, which I name biomass. The torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate. Such is our calling.
See, do I have the... Here we go. Go ahead and stash that core.
Such is our calling.
Ooh. It's interesting looking. Alright, let's go ahead and do whatever we gotta do with this brain juice.
Terminal reached.
I would like to know why Edward was important enough to have his essence taken, though.
Where am I? What have you done to me?
I want to talk to it.
Given your significance, your extraction has been ordered.
What is this? You giving me acid or something?
You are to join the collective.
The what? What the hell is happening? What did you do?
A choice has been made. Only joining with the rest can give you the possibility of survival.
Cut the crap. I'm not joining anything. I know about the outbreak, about the disease.
What do you know about it? What do you know about the change?
You want to squeeze me for how much I know, huh? Then you better get yourself a fucking pen, because damn, I know a lot. I know the truth.
I wonder if this is kind of either like a Soma type thing where we're putting their brain in some computer thing to save humanity, or if this is going to be more one of those time travel caused the sickness in the first place and it's all kind of the same thing stories. Let's see. Let's be nicer.
The knowledge you have accumulated may be evaluated as useful.
You think? I know what happened in the steelworks. You guys fucked up pretty bad, didn't you? It's all your fault!
What you are saying cannot be true.
Everything started to go to hell right after you showed up there.
Elaborate.
For years, no one believed me that the likes of you exist. They thought I was a schizoid freak of specially order. That fool came to me. It only confirmed I'm not crazy. And now, there you go. The curtain's up.
This Arthur. Who is he? Why did he come to you?
Because for an ordinary steelworks worker, Arthur Berica saw his goddamn share of weird.
What did he see?
What's happening?
The Ascendance. It is about to commence.
I'm scared.
Something is wrong.
Focus your attention. What do you see? Dark.
Scared.
Ooh, are these the cats that I've collected?
They can't. Don't be scared.
Wonder if this is also almost like a little dollhouse inspired. And as I collect these essences, their personalities are going to start to affect me more and more. What do we got here? If I could know the cold, would I find myself longing for warmth? Or is my longing more hollow, more electric? If I had spines, would I fear to touch? Or is my fear already embedded, written into circuits that hum warnings? Do not grow too near. If I stir emotion, will I grow closer to understanding its essence? Wires and spines. Pet this kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
But also the fact that Edward was talking about it started with seeing a traveler makes me think that we are kind of responsible for it all. There was another horror game that actually recently came out that was all about time travel. Slitterhead is a time travel story. I like that one a lot. It was much more action-oriented gameplay. But, the heck? Okay, so it crashed on me. But, yeah, Slitterhead is a time travel horror game. But, well, a time travel horror adjacent game. It's much more an action game. But I thought it was pretty cool. Akira Yamaoka did the music for that one too, and he did a fantastic job. Exposed? Oh, what, the games that I had recently played? If this goes back to the last save I manually did, it's gonna be an early night for the stream. I mean, all the recent games I've done here were ones I was trying out for, son of a... I guess it's not so bad. But, all the recent ones I did were... Because, during Un's stream earlier, I was, this is an annoying crash. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a little tedious here. It's like you pet too many cats. We're punishing you for that. But yeah, I was trying out that Silk song during his stream while I was waiting.
What is that?
Yeah. We're gonna hit that, then we're gonna run away. Because I think there were
Encountered an
some things I could pick up in here again, or no?
It's unclear to me of what nature it is. I have no data on it. It seems to resonate with the essence.
Like most solid organic compounds, such as wood or biological tissue, orphan bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation.
Alright, at least this is a lot quicker.
Also suggests that in
Now that I'm not actually worried about
organic accumulations, which I name
checking everything again.
torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate.
And I am absolutely going to be skipping that cutscene.
Such is our calling.
There was nothing over there or there. Can't go through that. I didn't look around down here, so... Oh, there we go. I missed that before. Okay. I guess I can assume I'm coming back to this area at some point then, if I need a key to get into that door. Can't interact with that. Alright. Time to deal with Edward's brain juice again. Oh, can I just not skip this at all? Well, okay then.
Where am
I guess we're stuck watching this one again.
I? What have you done to me?
Okay, well we said this last time, so let's say this time.
Keep silent. It will be over soon.
What is this? You giving me acid or something?
Ah, he says the exact same
You are
thing.
to join the collective.
The what? What the hell is happening? What did you do?
A choice has been made. Only joining with the rest can give you the possibility of survival.
Cut the crap. I'm not joining anything. I know about the outbreak. About the disease.
What do you know about it? What do you know about the change?
You want to squeeze me for how much I know, huh? Well, then you better get yourself a fucking pen, because damn, I know a lot. I know the truth.
Alright, and then this time I guess we'll say it's beyond his
And
comprehension.
beyond your comprehension, Edward.
You think? I know what happened in the steelworks. You guys fucked up pretty bad, didn't you? It's all your fault!
What you are saying cannot be true.
Everything started to go to hell right after you showed up there.
Elaborate.
For years, no one believed me that the likes of you exist. They thought I was a schizoid freak of special order. That fool came to me. It only confirmed I'm not crazy. And now, there you go. The curtain's up.
This Arthur. Who is he? Why did he come to you?
Because for an ordinary steelworks worker, Arthur Berica saw his goddamn share of weird.
What did he see?
What's happening?
The ascendance. It is about to commence.
I'm scared.
Something is wrong.
Focus your attention. What do you see? Dark.
Alright, here we go. Now let's hope it doesn't crash on us again here.
I wish to pet you. May I?
Yeah, you'd think that maybe we would have talked to him a little bit more first.
Good cat. Don't be scared.
Now I did that and I walked over here and it crashed, right? Or I tried to interact with this. Alright, let's give it a save so we don't have to worry about that again. It did it again. Well, let's just see if it does it one more time after I load up. And I guess if it does, then that'll be the end of it for now. I saved it, so it should put me right there. So we shouldn't have to rewatch that. It is going to crash as soon as I walk towards this door again. It's weird. I wonder if maybe that was something like... Let's try something out. Let's just run back here. Back into this room. Alright, didn't crash. Now let's go back and pet the cats and walk towards it. Maybe there's something wrong with the cats. I mean, it doesn't officially come out until later today. For like the standard edition anyway. I think it's like 10 a.m. so we're still playing a slightly early version. Now I guess the save fixed it. But that was...
Suffered any serious damage. I am fit to proceed with my purpose.
Your purpose? I see.
Who are you?
I am the Warden. The work of the Travelers is eternal. But the tools that serve us are just crude matter. And so, the Collective entrusted some of us with a task to keep watch over them.
So you fix things?
I take care of them. Well, at least I did. Before something stopped the Travelers' awakenings. Stopped the vocation. It's been an awfully long time since someone tried to use it. And to be brutally honest, I didn't think the Collective would send anyone else.
Can you repair it?
Do you want me to?
Yes. Something is blocking the Ascendance sequence. The vocation must go on. I need to do my part.
Ah, yes, that's understandable. Have no fear. The essence you collected is secured. It is the terminal that must be restored to its former glory. I'll get it up and running. Somehow. That's what I'm here for. Yes. You just go on. Follow your purpose. Gather the other essences. It's one of the last remaining. Better keep it safe.
Calculating coordinates for the next extraction target, Artur Barika. Confirmed dive location in A11.
The steelworks.
My previous target mentioned something about the events at the city's steel plant. And about that man. Is that why he's my new target?
You spoke with him. Spoke with the essence.
Yes?
Remarkable. The ways in which the terminal communicates its will to us are truly surprising. And equally enigmatic.
The target said, "We are the ones who caused it all." Is that true?
We are nothing but an aftermath. But you wish to investigate that matter further, do you?
I do.
Well then, a voyage to the steelworks may indeed deliver answers.
How do I get there?
You won't reach it on foot. It's quite a journey from here. And a dangerous one. I wonder, perhaps the old tram would still be operational. Station A, I think.
Will it work?
Yes, if you manage to restore power to it.
Such is our calling.
Yes, such it is. I'll be here if you need me.
Limping a little there like Hephaestus there. Alright, can you do anything for me now?
Yes. What is it?
Oh, where did the cats come from?
Where did the cats come from? I noticed that the space around the terminal is inhabited. How did they even survive?
You mean our little famished, fluffy friends? Hard to say. They just come, then they leave. That's their nature. And there's no point in fighting it.
Aren't you worried that their presence here might cause pollution? Or malfunction?
I think she's talking pee-pee poo-poo of the cats.
They do not destroy. They are clean. Sometimes they just knock things off tables and workbenches, but I don't resent them for that. They just crave a little attention, like we all do.
And yet they pretend to be so unavailable.
It's just a grand game of appearances. You have to know how to win them over. Luckily, I have a lot of canned cat delicacies that survived. Therefore, I am proud that they graciously allow me to care for them. Beautiful creatures. So sublime. Almost perfect. May I assist you in any other matter?
That was kind of a lengthy conversation about the cats.
Have you received any signals from the collective?
Signals from the collective. I'm not sure you fully understand our role in the whole plan. We, the emissaries of the collective, we are sent into this world to serve those whose hands cannot reach, without assistance, without sound counsel. Yet our integrity makes it so that the only thing we need to do our work is the work itself. We were meant to be self-sustaining. You don't find this a hardship, do you?
Such is our calling.
Be patient. Your efforts will not be overlooked by the collective. May I assist you in any other matter?
How does one become a warden?
Some simply wake up to it. Others are pushed to these honorable activities by the unfortunate whim of fate. The decision on what types of units to wake is based on the current needs of the vocations. If our systems detect malfunctions that they can't fix on their own, they decide that the next traveler won't perform extractions, but ordinary repairs. This is the only case where two units are allowed to function simultaneously.
Were you awakened to be a warden?
No, that was not my case. I was a traveler once, just like you. But as the Collective's plan does not provide for wasting away, I was assigned another chance so that I could still be useful. And now, again, I have a chance to be such. May I assist you in any other matter?
How long have you been here?
Years? Decades? Bah. Time is nothing more than a sequence of existence. It is just events that occur in seemingly irreversible succession.
Are you saying you've lost track?
I'm saying, why bother?
Let me rephrase the question. Have you witnessed many awakenings?
Many? I don't even remember the last time I talked, really. Those who dive never function at the same time. Normally, when the system picks up a traveler's demise, It then awakens another one. But when you finally came, I knew something irregular occurred. Something wonderful. And just when I had started to think it was all over, may I assist you in any other matter?
Alright, so we got a little bit of information from him.
Then I guess it's time for Old Faithful to get back to his purpose. And for you to follow yours.
I mean, I feel like he's got to be a really old one. He doesn't even, his number doesn't even start with a number. He's F02, what was it? F077. I feel like, yeah, he's got to have been around for a long time. Alright, I think, let's see if we can find a... I'm going to be paranoid about saving now after all those crashes. I don't want to have to redo things again. Now, was there... No, I'm not going to overwrite. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night here. Got a little bit of a late start, so it didn't go too much. But we figured out our collecting the essence seems to be ripping the brains out of certain targets. We now know that there's only one traveler active at a time and only replaced or awakened when the previous one's destroyed. But a warden and a traveler can be active simultaneously. Something has gone wrong with the ascension process. He's going to work on fixing the terminal. We're going after somebody in the steelworks that knows something else about the change, and I guess that's when the sickness came and started turning people into orphans. So still a lot of questions, not too many answers on it, but I feel like there was a little bit more story we got tonight than we got last night. But we're going to continue this playthrough tomorrow night, maybe a little earlier than tonight. Aiming for around midnight again. That's kind of when I take over and stream horror games on this channel. If you made it this far, we just want to say thanks for watching. If you could like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you hadn't, we'd appreciate that. If you have any desire to support the channel just a little bit more, for 99 cents a month, you can become a member, get early access to videos when we upload them. And yeah, tomorrow night we're going to continue our playthrough of Cronos: The New Dawn by Bloober Team. I'm enjoying it so far. It does seem like a slow-paced story. A little intriguing. I've had a few questions that I could see a couple ways it could go that wouldn't be my favorite story-wise, but we're going to continue this and find out where it goes. Till next time, scare well.